artists. So today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks with colored pencils when doing the hair, So let's take a look. A lot of times hair is going to have more than just one color to it. A lot of times when you take just a colored pencil out of the colored pencil box, you're going to find just your single color. But a lot of times hair, like skin tones, is more complex than that. So I want to show you here real fast what I've just kind of done on this boy's hair here is I've actually taken a tan colored pencil and then a golden yellow colored pencil. And you'll notice here, instead of going around and around, you can kind of see, you might be able to see it. Let's see if we can get you guys some closer here. You might be able to see that you can see where his hair lines are. In this, I colored just one direction. So in his face here, I was going around and around doing my rounding strokes here. But in his hair, your hair goes a direction. So what I've done here is I've kind of gone back and forth in a direction with these two colored pencils, going back and forth, adding in more light and more dark to really give him some texture in his hair. And that way his hair looks a little bit more realistic. And I would just kind of go back and forth. Again, I'm not using very much pressure here at all. I'm just it's getting darker as I'm going back and adding more color in. But I would just keep going back and forth. If his hair is going off to this side, I want to make sure I'm changing directions. All right, I'm going to show you another hair that I'm going to start here. So here I have my pencil drawing of just a girl's face. I'm going to do some long hair. And you notice here I have left in where my round, where the original oval I used was for the roundness of her head. And now that I have my hairline in, I can go ahead and erase that. Notice too, even though her hair kind of goes down this way past her cheeks, we can kind of fill in that line. I've stopped it right here because her hair is going to kind of fade in with the hair here in the back. All right. So now that I have those erased, the first thing I want to do is I want to pay attention to where my part line is. So I want to pay attention to the direction of my hair. And we're going to do a brown combination of hair. So I have light brown, brown, and dark brown for this color combination. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the lightest color first. I'm going to start with my light brown colored pencil. And when I go through here, I'm going to kind of make this pencil line lighter here just by erasing it just a little bit. I don't want my pencil line to show up in my colored pencil, so I'm going to erase it just a little bit, but not all the way. I still kind of want to see where I'm going. So I'm going to take my light brown colored pencil here. I'm going to start with just kind of going in and around, and I'm going to go back and forth this time, following my hairline. I want to create some nice texture here. And I'm going to just follow the hair right on down. It's okay if I don't quite get all the white spots filled in because my other colored pencils are going to do that for me. I'm also going to kind of erase the bottom of my hair here because hair tends to be of different lengths at the bottom. Even if it's cut all at one length, right? You want to be able to see kind of those individual strands of hair. I want to make sure I'm getting right up next to the chin here, and the hair is kind of going behind her shoulders. So now that I have that first color down, I'm going to go ahead and take my next lightest color, which is just my brown here. And again, I'm going to go back and forth, just following my hairline all the way down. And I might need to turn my paper so that I can get it the right angle. I want to make sure my hair is going down. If the hair is curly, then maybe I'm doing more of a roundy, curling type line rather than just straight. If my hair is more wavy, then maybe I'm doing more waves, like wavy lines instead of just straight lines. But I'm showing you some straight lines. And then I'm going to feel like I need some more of this just plain brown down here at the bottom of the hair. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my dark brown here and I'm gonna add in, remember, light pressure. And I'm just gonna add in little amounts of dark brown. If your hair is pretty dark, then maybe you need to add more. But if your hair is pretty light, then maybe you need to add less. So you just kind of have to think about your own hair or the hair you're drawing and think about how light or dark it is to know how much light or dark colored pencil you need to put in. All right, now that I have that color combination here going on, I think I need a little bit more light brown. I feel like it got, while I like the color, I feel like it got a little too dark in places. I feel like it just needs a little extra of that light brown in there. All right, I'm liking this combination here. And that's kind of how to add in different colors to get your different hair tones. It just gives it a nice texture to it and a nice rich feel. Don't be afraid to try out your own color combinations for hair. Happy experimenting!